So we find ourselves in the highlands. Okay, another one. Okay, highlands. So we find ourselves in the highlands of Panama, province of Chiriquí, town of Boquete. And we have quite a watch for the occasion. This is the Seiko Alpinist Night Vision Limited Edition. So definitely a watch for the occasion. We find ourselves at an altitude of 1,500 meters, 1,700 meters. Soon going close to 2,000 because we're moving zones. The plan today was to hike the volcano, the Barú Volcano, the highest point of Panama, over 4,000 meters high. But this time it was not due to weather conditions, let's say. Many avalanches and so the Alpinist could not be tested to its maximum. Well guys, there's a phrase that says that if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And this time it happened. I was supposed to be standing on the summit of the Barú Volcano right now, but the Tropics had other ideas. At the end, that's the title of this YouTube channel, Watches in the Tropics, right? So, landslides, avalanches of earth, and a total park closure forced me off the volcano and into the deep, humid trails of Boquete's Three Hidden Waterfalls. This is a typical touristy trail that people do, but it was actually not as easy as I thought, due to rain. So it was quite nice to be able to struggle a bit. But honestly, this might be the perfect place to test a legend, because today we're looking at a watch born in the mountains of Japan, a place similar weather to Panama, now cloaked in shadows. This is the Seiko Alpinist Night Vision Limited Edition. So, to understand this watch, you have to go back to 1959, long before the divers or the speedmasters of the world became icons. Seiko released the Laurel Alpinist. It was their first true sports watch, designed specifically for the Yamakoto, the mountain of men of Japan, who needed a tool that could survive freezing altitudes and rugged terrain. Over the decades, the Alpinist evolved. In the 90s, it gained its most famous feature, the internal rotating compass bezel. So, one of the main functions of this is the internal bezel. It became a cult classic, the Gentleman's Explorer, they called it. And now, in this Black Series Night Vision edition, it has traded its traditional green and gold for a tactical stealth aesthetic. A bit more to my likeness in this case, though I'm probably selling this. Maybe yes, maybe not, but this is like my favorite watch right now. But yeah, this is the SPB 337J1. It features a 39.5mm case, treated with Seiko's super hard black coating. It feels like a piece of volcanic rock on the wrist, some would say. In this case, I'm surrounded by volcanic rock, so it actually did. But the star here is the night vision concept. The markers and hands are filled with the newly developed Green Lumibrite Pro. It's designed to mimic the view throughout the night vision goggles. Even here under the dense canopy of Boquete forest, where the light barely hits the floor, the legibility is piercing. So under the hood is the workhorse, a 6R35 automatic movement, giving you 70 hours of power reserve. That's almost 3 days considering the new model released this year, the year that just passed, 2025 to 2026, has 72, making it exactly 3 days. This doesn't say 3 days on the dial just because it's 2 hours below. But I don't think that's a problem unless you're like a true alpinist enthusiast. For me, I couldn't care less because I wear it every day, so it's fully charged always. So yeah, that's enough to leave it in your pack for a weekend and have it still ticking when you hit the trail again. And despite its refined looks, it's a tank. 200 meters of water resistant and a sapphire crystal. When I'm trekking through 90% humidity and getting sprayed by these waterfalls, I don't have to worry. That internal compass bezel operated by the crown at 4 o'clock is still there for navigation, though today the trail is my only guide. I couldn't really tell what was north or south because I couldn't even see the sun. It was just gray, as you can tell the pictures and the videos. I didn't make it to the top of the volcano today, but the Alpinist didn't care. It was built for the rugged mountains of 1950s Japan, and it feels right at home in the mud and mist of Panama. This is what we do at Watches in the Tropics. We don't just look at specs on a website, we take these icons where they belong. The mountain might have been closed, but the spirit of adventure, that's always open. I'll see you on the next trail, and thanks for watching. This is Watches in the Tropics. Amigos.